Good morning and welcome to Escape to Nature, and happy Monday to you if you have joined us. Of course, you are with myself, Alex, here in Okakuyo, and we have a fantastic scene underway. We have one lovely Angolan giraffe with some guinea fowl as well that have also made their way down to the waterhole edge. I did just hear some sandgrass. It looks like one or two springbok also about. So a fantastic way to kickstart today.
So these are two African monarchs, but they're now known as African plain tigers. And we always talk about how they feed on milkweed and it's toxic. But here we get to see it. Not only are they feeding, they look like they're mating. So the one on the left is the male. If you look at the underside of his wing, you can see that he's got more spots, and one is particularly close to his abdomen. But the one on the right is a female. She's lacking that spot. So it's very likely that they are busy mating. You can see that the ends of their abdomen are touching. And they are hanging on to their favorite plant. Look at this. Finally got the secretary bird. It's busy stomping on something. It's been getting a little bit excited. There was a bird mobbing it, and then it caught a bunch of grass and started kicking at it. So I think it's very hungry. So it might be just stamping for the sake of it, hoping to get something. Oh, this is incredible. Looks like it's definitely after something specific. I wonder what it could be. If it's that same piece of grass, I'll be unimpressed with the secretary bird. It appears to be the same piece of grass. Well, I suppose practice makes perfect.
So we have a vulture here at one of the dams, and it very much looks like a white-backed vulture. I'm just going to make sure, so I haven't seen vultures in such a long time. It can be tricky for me. Okay, so we'll just wait a little bit there. Okay, so yeah, white-backed vulture over here. It's quite nice. There's two of them on the dry sticks or trees over here, and we do see them drinking here from time to time. So hopefully they do come down and they have a bit of a drink, and it's always nice to see vultures drinking. Now they are perched in the tree. Not to say that there's a kill nearby. I think they came here for water and now just grabbing a bit of a perch. But typically when we do drive around, and myself and Rian did experience this a while back, a couple of days ago, we're driving around and we saw a tree full of vultures. And we suspected that there was a kill. And we don't know that block well enough to just go in there with a vehicle. So we left it, and that very afternoon we went back there and there was some lions. And so that's always a good indicator of potential predators in the environment. Okay, and this is a fairly common resident here in Madikwe Game Reserve. It's a pale chanting goshawk. We just love their call. We hear them on every single road that we drive on. You hear them. So just their prolific nature out here is pronounced. A happy little warthog that, and there's some youngsters in this group as well. I hope they're going to mud wallow, because they really have a good time mud wallowing, these youngsters. Ah, there we go, one is in the mud. Look at this. Little bit of a wrestling match going on there. social rebonding, we call it. Those are two cows that were having a little bit of a headbutt there. You see how they are sort of responding to getting quite close to that bull there. Ears are open, so they are acknowledging him. Okay, so he is coming out the water now, and some of them are pushing back. Shame one of the calves just took a bit of a run, or a gallop, should I say.
So it really has been a fantastic escape to nature today. Of course, we are finishing off with this crocodile, who unfortunately doesn't want to show us his face. He did give us a little bit of a glimpse, but he did also show off for us in the water. Of course, perhaps coming down from one of the other dams, I would think Chitwa. I'm not too sure. Perhaps one of the other guides can give us an idea later on when we are on the sunset safari. But of course, do stay tuned. Lots of action still to come here from Wild Earth. But it is that time of the afternoon, and we do have to bid you farewell, say adios, and we will see you again in the morning. So do stay tuned, obviously, for everything else. From myself, Alex, and from the other guys out in Kariga, Madikwe, of course, MC. Thank you very much for joining us on this Monday as we escaped to nature. Of course, tune in tomorrow morning, 8:30 CAT.